Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another franchise mode commentary with your Calgary Flames. And here we are, round number 1 for the playoffs. And before we get into Chicago versus Calgary, let's get in with the rest of the league and see what's happening. So we got Anaheim and LA, the California rivalry, Winnipeg and Dallas, St. Louis and Nashville in the West. In the East, Washington and Montreal. Very good series there. Toronto and Florida. Young superstar talent clashing there. Pittsburgh and Columbus, and Carolina and New York. So, we are going up against Chicago Blackhawks. Our young talent against their veteran leadership. Let's see who can win this series. But before we get into simulating and seeing what happens this series, we need to check out the lines. So, for us, we have Johnny Gaudreau, Mika Zibanejad, and Braden Shen on line 1. On line 2, Matthew Tkachuk, Sean Monahan, and Carl Hagelin. On line number 3, Colin Wilson, Alexis Sorel, and Emily Pryor. On the 4th, Otto Makinen, Cody Eakin, and AJ Gilroy. On defense, we have TJ Brody and Chris Berrigs. Rasmus Anderson and Dougie Hamilton, Yuri Yokopaka, and Alex Petrovic. And in net, we have Jonas Korspasalo and Malcolm Subban backing up. But let's see what the opponents are like. So, on line number 1, Artemi Panarin, Jonathan Toews, and Patrick Kane. This is what I expected. This is a very strong line. It's better than ours, I'd say. On line number 2, Brendan Peary, Alex DeBrincat, and Vinny Hintasora. Now, DeBrincat is a very good player. He's had good points throughout the regular season. I mean, he's just tore it up in like these 2 years right here. We'll see what he can do. I'm going to keep my eye on him. But this second line, I'd say it's a bit better, but a bit even at the same time. And line number 3, Richard Panik, Artemi Anisimov, and Ryan Hartman. So a very good third liner there. That's the best third liner probably in the game, or one of the best. Now on the 4th line, Graham Knott, Nick Schmaltz, that's a key player right there, and Lucas Vengimo. So they've gotten some good players. They have the depth offensively, and that's very interesting. Okay, on defense here, Nicholas Hjalmarsson and Billy Polka. Not bad, but if we look down here, Brent Seabrook and Tony Postula. That's a good young defenseman right there, but Seabrook, ooh, that's not very good. And then they have Fall Sterling and Blunden on the top 6. So the defensive core has really fallen ever since Duncan Keith is gone. And in net, Corey Crawford and Billa. Now, Crawford isn't no 90 overall. Like, he isn't at his superstar. He's not at his prime anymore. But he's still a very good goalie. You can't count that out of him. But here we go. Chicago and Calgary. We're at home. Let's have a good start to this series, boys. Come on now, first period. Okay, nothing. Not what I expected. I was expecting some goal scoring maybe because, you got Patrick Kane and Toews and Panarin on a line. And then, our offense too. Second period, nothing, man. The goalie's standing on their head. Let's simulate the third here and see what will happen. And Mika Zibanejad on the first line gets a goal. 18:04 right in the beginning of the third period, and we have a 1-0 lead. Going down to 10 minutes here. Chicago's on the power play. Good kill, boys. Good kill. Going down to 7 minutes here. 5 minutes, and it looks like 1 minute remaining. And Korspasalo stands on his head and gets a shutout in game number 1 as we are up 1-0 in the series. Alrighty. Very good start. Very good start. But here we go. Game number 2. We got to focus on the next game. We can't just... There goes my controller. Let's just gotta focus. Alrighty, game number 2. Let's go, boys. Let's have a strong game. First period. Okay, so Frostling and Gaudreau. Not somebody I expect to score for them, but you never know. So 1-1 in the first. They're killing us in shots. Of course, Basal's playing good for how many shot attempts there were there. Second period. Alrighty, Otto Makinen, his first playoff goal, and Chris Berrigs. Alrighty, we have a 3-1 lead. I think we can just sim the third here. Third period. Matthew Tkachuk and Sean Monahan as we take a 5-1 win, and we are up 2-0 in the series. There we go, boys. 2-0 lead. That's very good. But just remember, Golden State was up 3-1. We can't get all excited about anything. But game number 3, we're in the United Center. Their fans are going to be angry. They're going to be a little crazy. The players on Chicago are also upset that they gave up 6 goals in 2 games. Not very good. But here we go. First period. Oops. Alrighty, so Richard Panik, yeah, he He can come out of nowhere sometimes. 1-0. All right, they're beating us in shots a little bit. Come on now, boys. Second period. Ooh, see, this is what I expected. Billy Polka and Alex DeBrincat, 3-0. I think we can, we'll send the third, actually. Alrighty, third period here, and we are not looking good. Oh, Mika Zibanejad gets one, keeps it close. But we have one of the worst leads the worst lead in hockey at any given time. Oh, Matthew Tkachuk. Okay, they're making this a game. They don't want to quit yet. 5:40 remaining. Can somebody for Calgary tie it up? Can somebody be that hero tire? And it looks not. And it looks like it is a 2-1 series now. Alrighty, it's Chicago. I didn't expect a sweep. It's going to be a hard series, but we're on the right foot. If we win this game, it would be a good place to sit. Alrighty. Game 3, United Center again. Well, Game 4. No. Game 4, yes. Jesus, come on now, boys. First period, nothing. Alright, we're killing them in shots. Come on, we gotta get in a few goals. Get them rebounds and stuff. Second period, nothing. The Brinkat, man. Darn it, I knew this guy was gonna show up. Alright, simulate the third here. What's gonna happen? Okay, TJ Brody ties it with 17-14. Okay. That's leadership. 10 minutes, 10-10 here. Ben 10. And it is a tie game, getting a bit intense here. Fans at the United Center are biting their nails. This is the game that could potentially decide whether or not they can extend the series, and it's going into overtime. Alrighty, boys. Come on, Calgary, please. 10-15. And Cody Eakin on the fourth line gets a huge goal. And we are up 3-1 against Chicago. Good place to be, but historically not. Alrighty. We're at home. We're in Calgary. The fans are with us to see it. They're wearing the sea of red. Holy crap. Sea of red is in the building. We need to score some goals, and we will be okay. Come on now, first period. Ooh, Nicholas Johnson. 11 seconds in the period, man. Come on, boys. Second period. Ooh, nothing. Alright, time to simulate the third here. Nothing, man. They gotta score. Ooh, power play for Calgary. Come on. Nothing. 10 minutes remaining here, and not a goal has gone in for Calgary. Come on. Please, Calgary, get a goal here. Come on, just get one. Oh, nothing, and they force a game 6. Darn it, man, darn it. Alrighty, this is the game we have to shut the door. We need to shut the door. It's kind of needed a lot. Game 6 in the United Center. We have to show we're clutch, boys. Come on now. First period. Alrighty, Richard Panik and Johnny Gaudreau both step up for their teams in a huge way. Second period. Artemi Panarin, he finally... Oh, that line's woken up, I guess. Come on now, boys. Please. Yes! Johnny Gaudreau is stepping up big in this game. Alrighty. We need a goal, boys. Oh, Alexei Sorel with his first playoff goal, and that's a huge goal. That is big. Come on. Oh, Sean Monahan. Okay. Oh. And we have won 4-2, and we're going on to the next round. Hold on, boys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, boys. I'm back. But there we go. We're advancing for the second round in the first time in my reign as GM. Good feeling. We took them in 6 games. Happy we didn't have to go to 7. But let's look at the player stats and see who stepped up in that series. So TJ Brody did as the assist man. He did get a goal, which was a huge goal, but mainly a guy on the assist. Alrighty, so Sean Monahan also stepped up very well. Mika Zibanejad did too, along with Tkachuk. Okay. Gaudreau was there with 3 goals, so I mean, nothing to complain about there. Makinen on the 4th line, man. 3 points. Hamilton and Hagelin stepped up. Gilroy has 2 assists. I'm liking that our young guys are, getting the points. And, if players like Shen and Sorel don't get a lot of goals or points, I should say, then if their plus minus is good, then we've been playing good defensively too. So I like to see. Alrighty though. And Corus Pascal has a 1.31 goals against average. He's 4-2. and a 9.75 save percentage. So, that is very good, but let's see who we're going to be going up against in round number 2. It may look like Anaheim as of now. Advance the day. And we are going up against Anaheim, I believe. Come on. Yep, there it is, boys. Anaheim Ducks. And we've had some history, the second round history with this team before. Not when I was a GM, but yeah, in the Elite 8 will be the Calgary Flames and Anaheim Ducks, Dallas Stars and St. Louis Blues, Montreal Canadiens and Toronto Maple Leafs. Good rivalry there. And Carolina Hurricanes and Columbus Blue Jackets. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1 is in the books, and I'll see you against Anaheim.